You're about to hear the most informative, inspirational, persuasive show in America, the James A. Hendricks School of Leadership.
Hello, happy Monday, everybody. How was your weekend? Mine was okay for the most part. Sunday was rough. I kind of had to miss church, unfortunately, because, I couldn't shut my mind off Saturday night or last night. But we're going to shut her down because we got to talk about something that I see is very important. Now, I'm aware of what's going on with Israel and Hamas. And if you ask me, our topic today is, sadly, the Biden Hall of Shame. The Biden Hall of Shame. And you may say, but Jimmy, what in the world? Why do you keep revisiting this? Because it has to be revisited. Guys, I'm sorry. I look at what's going on, The BYU Jerusalem Center has been moved to Greece because of everything. We got a firestorm going on. Okay? Hamas is, okay, here's one. Here's a story I want to look at. Sister of IDF soldier taken hostage by Hamas recalls their last conversation.
Well, the IDF has confirmed that Hamas is holding around 200 hostages in Gaza. One of them is a 19-year-old soldier named Karina Ariel. Karina's sister spoke to CBN News Bureau Chief Chris Mitchell about the last words she heard from her sister.
I could hear on the phone that something is wrong. I heard bombings and screaming and the people crying, and she told, we're bombed, we're in the bomb shelter currently, all the girls.
At 6:30 in the morning, Sasha Ariev was awakened by a phone call from her 19-year-old sister Karina, an intelligence officer in the IDF. Terrorists from Hamas was storming Karina's army base along the Gaza border.
It happened so fast. They weren't prepared for it. It was a planned attack. She told...
Folks, call your senators. Have them freeze the funds of Hamas. We got sleeper cells in different parts. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago. For some reason, I'm having trouble with this app trying to keep it in line. But look at this. Guys, seriously, look at this. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, even Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. And what's the news media saying? Particularly mainstream. Oh, there's war in the streets. Guys, listen to me. Here's a victory, though, because people don't hear. I mean, I'm not making light of this thing with Hamas, okay? I stand with Israel. Okay? Listen to me. As a devout Latter-day Saint, I will always stand with Israel. And shame on us if we don't. Now, domestically, Republican Jeff Landry wins Louisiana governor's race, reclaims office for GOP. He is the Attorney General of Louisiana. But he's backed by Donald Trump. He won this. It's a sign of what's going on in this country, I believe. People are tired of Joe Biden. Okay? We need to wake up and see what's going on. Guys, we have a crisis in the border. How do you think these sleeper cells are getting in? Our southern border. Folks, have we lost our minds? I don't understand. Here's another one. Here's another story. We're going to go back to Israel. IDF orders 1 million civilians to evacuate northern Gaza as wider offensive looms.
Israel has issued an unprecedented evacuation order, telling more than 1 million Palestinians to leave northern Gaza before it launches this massive ground invasion. And if you can, I don't understand how diabolical this is. Hamas is telling Palestinians to stay in their homes.
Well, the order came shortly after Israel's new emergency government took office. The country and its leadership are both united in their determination to defeat the terrorists. And worldwide support for Israel is gaining ground as never before. Chris Mitchell reports from Jerusalem.
Thursday night, Israel's new emergency government was sworn in. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu explained why.
Since October 7, 2023 at 6 o'clock in the morning, because of the war that was forced on the state of Israel through a murderous terrorist attack from the Gaza Strip.
The new government includes former IDF Chief of Staff Benny Gantz and several members of the opposition parties. As the IDF amasses a huge military force on the Gaza border, it's warning civilians in Gaza to get out of harm's way to save Palestinian lives.
And I would like to read verbatim, word for word, the message that we sent, obviously in Arabic, to the local population in Gaza City, informing them of the need to evacuate from where they are for their own safety. This is the message. The IDF...
Okay, you can watch the story on the CBN News app. But here's the thing, guys. We have got to wake up. We have got to wake up. This country is in sad shape. I don't know if the Republican Congress has even set up at all a new Speaker of the House. They're still bantering around. Now, I'm not going to complain about that because, well, I can get my crazy phone to cooperate here. I'm not going to complain about that because, well, quite frankly, we're our republic. There's a process. Now, I'm going to go to Deseret News. And so trying to get this crazy thing to cooperate, this phone. There we go. But I want you to think about this, guys. We got an issue here. As a conservative federalist, I'm highly offended if any of our country's leaders, are not looking at this with all gravity. Listen to me. There's war in Israel. We have some deep issues here. And I don't blame Israel for wanting to pow the hell out of Hamas. Seriously. And Biden. He hasn't made any statement, neither anybody from his administration, condemning these actions. So, but here's the thing. We have what's going on here, as I see it. It's a fiasco. What I see is a fiasco. It is. Here we go. Here's something. U.S. Politician respond. Okay, now that's... okay, here's one. John Huntsman says family will close its checkbooks to men over non-response to Hamas attacks on Israel. Praise God for John Huntsman. At last, some people are having some common sense. Seriously. Praise God for John Huntsman. And, of course, in my church, the leading theologian, Russell M. Nelson, is trying to call for calm, saying that contention is evil. And it is evil. It is evil. And that's what's going on, sadly, in our, that's what's causing our contention. And it bothers me. And look, we have to do something about this. To be honest with you, I have a lot. I have a lot of concerns. I have a lot of concerns about what's going on in this country. And it really moves me. It saddens me if any of our leaders are just opening our country's checkbook to Hamas, okay? Shame on you. Shame on you. We as a people, we as a country, we should know better. In fact, I think we should know more about our founding era. The United States of America is inextricably linked to Israel. Because if it were not for the resources and prayers of the Jewish people alongside us Americans, we would not have won the Revolutionary War. And Biden, what's he doing? Probably ordering his pudding ice cream and expecting Kamala and even not so powerful Princess Pelosi to do the bidding for him. We know he's a puppet. We know he's a puppet. And so we're going to call it like it is, say it like it is, and be what we're called to be. Guys, come on. We've got to start waking up. We've got to start being the men and women that our country founders wanted us to be. So with that, I hope you enjoy. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the James A. Hendricks School of Leadership Classroom. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, keep up the hope. Keep up the faith. I say this every day. That's it. Jesus saves and I'm okay. So therefore, listen to this, please. Jesus saves and we're all going to be okay. Take care and be proactively informed. And remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really, 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 really love you. God bless you. And until next time, please, go out there and have a blessed day. Take care and God bless.